In a major foreign policy move, President Donald Trump has signed a new executive order that creates a special designation known as the state sponsor of wrongful detention. This measure is designed to punish countries or groups that unlawfully imprison American citizens. Under the new designation, nations that wrongfully detain U.S. citizens could face serious consequences. These include economic sanctions, restrictions on visas, limits on foreign aid, and even travel restrictions for American passport holders. Secretary of State Marco Rubio explained that this order is intended to discourage governments from using American citizens as bargaining chips and to pressure them into releasing individuals who are unjustly held. While no country has yet been officially named under this new rule, the U.S. has pointed to troubling patterns in nations like Venezuela, Russia, Iran, China, and Afghanistan, all of which have a history of holding Americans under questionable circumstances. Currently, several Americans remain imprisoned in Russia, Afghanistan, China, and Iran. A senior administration official clarified that countries will be warned in advance if they are at risk of receiving this designation. They will also be given a short window of time to change their behavior. Importantly, this order does not apply only to recognized governments. It also includes entities controlling territory without formal recognition, such as the Taliban in Afghanistan. This means that groups who detain Americans could also face these penalties even if they are not considered official governments. The new policy essentially expands the U.S. government's toolbox of punishments beyond just terrorism-related designations. As one official explained, a country or group does not need to be funding organizations like Hamas, Hezbollah, or Al-Qaeda to face penalties. Simply exploiting American citizens through wrongful detention is enough to trigger consequences. This move follows earlier actions under former President Joe Biden, who in 2022 signed an executive order declaring hostage-taking and wrongful detention of Americans to be a national emergency. That administration also introduced the D-Risk Indicator on State Department travel advisories, warning U.S. citizens of countries where the risk of being detained is especially high. The Trump administration's new designation builds on these earlier efforts, but takes them a step further, signaling that wrongful detention will now be treated with the same seriousness as state-sponsored terrorism.